Hello everyone, my name is K-Hug, you can call me Kyler, and welcome back to the Season 2 Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. Whether you're a long-time subscriber or just stumbled in here, I want to thank you for all of your support, so give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, and leave some kind words in the comments down below. Alright, let's get this video rolling. We started here in the gold farm, or the gold farm, and just because it was a comment that this isn't the most efficient thing, I'm aware it's not efficient, but you know what? When I'm in here creating this and I've got all this gold that we were able to put into here, it's going to be able to just be an AFK thing that just happens in the background while I work on the biosphere here, which we are going to be getting to in the upcoming episodes now that we've done the dragon fight. This is not what we're here to do today, and I might shut this off, but I just wanted to see. This is just what I've gotten in the 3.5 minutes that it took me to get this video fired up. And this is what we've got so far. I put all the blocks in one box, which we're here for the blackstone, really. That's kind of what we made this farm for. But we're also getting some books of soul speed. Not sure if we're going to use any more of those. We've got our pair that we need. We've got all the potions in the bottles. A fire resistance, which you probably should be using. And then all this weird odds and ends stuff. So we're never going to buy arrows ever again. Quartz minimal, ender pearls minimal. Like, we just got so much stuff. We can make books now because we have access to leather all the time. And you can see it's not the most efficient farm, but it does pretty well. Like, I think it does exactly what we want it to, and I could build 2 or 3 more, but it's hard for one person to AFK a gold farm long enough to get enough gold to do this and then AFK this farm. If it was a whole community, these things would be more functional. Okay, I gotta be careful because you can see all that. It was raining piglin from up there, and they were very angry at me, so we gotta be careful while we're standing here. But that is not why we're here today. We are here today because we are actually going to do some mega terraining on the mega base, and I need a ton of netherrack. It looks like we're actually completely out of netherrack, which means we've done a ton of terraining already. There was 3 double chests here full, and we've used now, I guess now 3 by the time we pull all of this, and I think this will actually be all we can carry anyways. And then we're gonna need some other stuff. We need some blackstone, we need some magma. There's other items we're gonna need, but this is really the main of it. I don't think, there is more. Let's just take a few more stacks, and it wouldn't hurt just to take a few more. And by a few more, I mean fill my inventory. I'm gonna take you back to the overworld, and we will, let's turn this off. We don't wanna waste nothing here. Shut that down. No, don't put that down. Shut that down. And then just take a look. Oh, they're mad at me for opening that box. Take a look at what we've got here. Okay. And the fire charges as well. And I will show you what those are for here momentarily. But let's head back into the overworld, and then we can get started on this terrain. And it appears that it is still night. This is the perfect time to give you guys a good old update. This video is probably going to post after the new year, but I want to be able to celebrate with you guys, and what better way than to shoot this thing right here. I missed. I hit it. All right, here it goes. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you guys for being so supportive in 2023. I cannot wait to see what 2024, this is amazing, has in store for us. We're gonna capture a screenshot of that. Try to capture a couple so we get the explosion. I don't know if we got it. I took 3 or 4 screenshots. Yeah, thank you guys for all your support. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. Words just cannot describe it. I'm super excited. That was I'm gonna tell you right now, this took me a long time. First off, figuring out how to make rockets. Second off, it took me a long time to figure out how to make a cool clock here to work to shoot these all. And I think I did pretty well. I made it so they all didn't shoot at the same time. They're all randomized at a different speed, so it worked out great. However, we can now shut this bad boy down. And to do so, you just break this. I might leave this here temporarily. We may get some use out of this later down the road, but that was just a meager, I think, 13 rockets per little capsule there, per dispenser, so we could have made this show way bigger. And I also forgot to do duration, so they only went 8 to 32 blocks. You can have them go up to like 50. They would have blew up in that area. You live and you learn. Let's get into the terraining today. I forgot we have one more update before we get into our training today, and that is 2 new individuals that I want to thank and add on to the community member board. One of these is a little lengthy, so I apologize if your name doesn't fit. But let us start off with CJ. Thank you, CJ, for the subscription. And I hope you're enjoying the series. And the last one is, and bear with me, hope. We're gonna do in. Nah, we'll do and. We'll put it all in here. Hope. And. Okay. We are gonna put a pause. Let's try that again, sir. Hope and faith. Oops. I'm trying to fit this all. Faith. Yeah, we're gonna have to do 2 lines. Family farm. You know what? We're gonna go FF. Hope and faith, family farm. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series thus far and continue to do so. Again, appreciate the support from both of you. Now, let's get into the video. So, yeah, the tree has been partially demolished. I liked it last episode and then fell in love with it. I began to hate it, dislike it. There we go. Hate's a strong word. Don't say hate, dislike. I began to dislike it, so I started chopping it down, and then I stood back again and was like, you know what? I don't want this just to be an open field, like having trees be nice. I don't know. We're going to decide on the tree situation. I think we did an okay job, so I'm not concerned about the quality of work we did, just whether or not I want to go through all of this and if it'll actually look cohesive when it's done. But that is not what we're here to do. What we're going to do today, and I've done some more of it, you can see how the dirt line has been excavated away from the edge here. It looks really nice through here. Is we've got to continue. I'm going to get rid of some of the dirt here, I think. But terraforming all of its back. I got a pit dug here. And we're going to terraform this back and put netherrack over all of it. I did all of this. Whoa. Come on. Get up here. Nah, nailed it. I did all of this at one time, including the magma and the blackstone. And then I went back, I think, and put the netherrack or the nylium in. But I want to try to go ahead and just do everything in netherrack first. And then I'll go back and put the blackstone and the magma and the river bits in later. I think this is going to help get it done and give me a better view of what it's going to look like earlier. And so what we're going to do is we've got to just clear out, well, a ton. We've got a lot to clear out. And then we've got a lot of blocks to place. I'm going to go ahead and dump our chest full of placeables. And I think we're going to start right over here. This is kind of where I left off stream. This is the box that we're going to need with all of our netherrack. But before we can get into the netherrack, we've got to dig out with this handy dandy shovel all of this grass that you see, grass and dirt. So let's get into digging and I'll catch you guys at the end. We got one more big puddle here, right here in the middle. And we'll take one more super round, but I think that means it's time to get out, to get rid of all the junky dirt. We don't need that, we've got plenty of extras. And get out our stone and see what we need to do to iron things out a little bit. We'll get a good overview here. Oh, we got some more dirt over here. We also didn't get, let's just land up here real quick, careful. But we've got all the dirt from there all the way around now completely deplenished. I didn't realize that we missed an entire chunk down here. Let's go ahead and dig this out, but then we can get onto the stonework, which is the base for what everything else is built upon. All right, it's a new day, and it is time for production day. There's some dirt bits that we missed, but now is the fun part. It's a little more, you thought, wow, me, ow. You thought the digging was tedious. This is the tedious part. We now have to go through, use our stone and carve out, or kind of lay out, I guess, if you will, the shape of how we want these like lava lakes and everything to work. So we're going to go through. I'll leave mine just showing some examples right off the bat. Before this was going to be a giant lava lake, we do not have the capacity of lava to fill in a lake the size of this whole area. But we can put a smaller one against this wall. We just have to get all of the lava or magma to flow in this direction. We also have the reverse solution, which is having the opposite of that happen and have it all go towards this pit, which this has already been dug. I think this will be the location of the pit that I'm talking about. And that gives us an excuse to have a little bridge over top of this. So I'm going to use this as this pond, or this little divot here, as a rough pond outline, and we're going to make a little lava pond here and then fill it in with netherrack. I think that'll do. This is a good little size for the little lava pond here. You can see the shape of that. And in addition to that, we need to make sure that all of these flows coming out of this guy flows in the right direction. So I have lava coming down, it'll hit here, it'll come down over in that direction, and then we can have it, actually, this is perfect because it can come down, well, right through here. Let us grab our netherrack. Let's put some netherrack down, and we'll continue to do stonework kind of as we go. Wow, we have got so much more terrain to do. It's coming along well. It's coming along well. We're not like, it's not super slow, but it's not the greatest either. Oh, that's broken. Let's keep pushing through. Eventually, we'll be triumphant. Let's just waste away, or use up, I guess, not waste, but let's go ahead and get this whole box managed, and then I'll feel way better. And I believe this will be the last trip to the shulker box. We're going to be a little bit short. We got a little extra we can grab from the nether just right there at the biodome, the biosphere. Get up there. Nope. And our last 3 stacks of netherrack. This is, oh goodness, this is only 1 shulker chest, so we can get a lot more if we go get more chests. I mean, obviously, duh, that's simple math. But I guess the whole purpose of that was mining this stuff is easy, so if we need more, we can go get a bunch of it super quickly. I don't think I have the other shulkers built, but it won't take anything to build it. We have some extra chests left over. So if this fails miserably, we can't get this little portion of the map done, we'll move on to another area or go get some resources. So we're going to make a quick estimation that that entrance there is going to land about here, and then it'll bridge across. I wanted there to be a little bit of a gap, so maybe we can scrunch all of this up. I like the depth of this pond. Let's go ahead and just chop that off, and then we can bring, oops, some blocks around here. We're just gonna try to shorten everything up ever so slightly. This should be where the stairs come down. It'll meet the pathway. There'll be a little couple posts, a bridge across to that pathway over there. Oh, we're only on 69. Well, perfect, actually, because this technically is where 70 lands. So our bridge will now land on this layer. So we just wasted another layer. It shortens up our area. That's bad for us, but that's fine. We can even bring this back 1 block or 2 blocks as well. We got to add 1 more little area here. It's getting night. We don't want creepers to blow any of this up, so let's hurry and get some final blocks placed here and skedaddle on to bed 1 more time, hopefully. Whoa. Okay, panic mode. Let's just keep filling until we can't fill no more for right now. And then we'll give it a good flyover. We gotta be getting close, I think, so we're going to have to be more strategic where we place these. I don't want to end with it looking kind of crappy. We want to be able to get a good flyover. What do we got? Oh, this is our last 33 blocks. Let's be smart with this. Not that it matters, but we are going to get tons more, but looks like we're going to be able to put another cool little lake here, maybe? And maybe we even tunnel under and over. We'll look at that as an alternative. So let's go ahead and just fill this in. We're down to single digits. 6 blocks remaining. And that was it. Let us go ahead and get somewhere elevated and check out our handiwork. Check out what we have done together today. We didn't have any of the grass dug out around here, and we had none of from about here around over. Oh, we skipped a spot. Darn it. But here around over and all the way to that limit there, we have done maybe 20% of the netherrack in addition to 20% of it, plus dug out probably another 40 or so % of all the dirt. We didn't really terraform this, get all this smoothed out, like, you know, you can see the difference here. Actually, let's get somewhere where you can actually see the difference. I can point that out to you. Just so my explanations stick a little bit better. Sometimes I just do things and they don't make sense. So you can see how smooth these edges are. And same thing with these little hills, these little humps, these little pyres that'll be built later. And then you can see the natural generation. Super jagged, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, why would I have a gap there? You know, so we're kind of filling those in. Smoothing, we'll probably take this and round it in and snake it back out and connect it somewhere and just kind of keep contouring things back. And it'll look just like this when we are done. But what we can do real quick before getting out of here is we can head on down and update that map. You can see all of the grass. I would say that's about 40%. That's kind of my rough guesstimation. And you can see just how much netherrack. I think it's going to be, yeah, about 20%. So let's go ahead and break one of these at a time. Give them an update. Try. Oh, yeah, definitely see the grass edge now. All right, check out all the grass. Boom. There it goes. Perfect update. We'll pop that back in. All the netherrack. Okay, this one's going to look, I think this is going to help kind of iron some of it all out. Kapow. Ka-chow. And one more to update that little spot in the corner. Nailed it. Now look at how much netherrack we have gotten done. There's that little spot that I missed. And apparently a single block right. Oh no, that's our shulker box. You can see it right at the top of my cursor there. That's kind of cool. But I think we've got, man, we maybe got 50%, 40% left of the netherrack to do. But then we have, you know, 80% of this terraining, which is lava flows and blackstone and magma blocks. And then the mycelium, is that what it's called? Hold on. The nylium, the crimson nylium. So we got all that to do, and then the question of whether or not, oh, and we have all of the basalt around the outer rim, and then the question of whether or not we do any custom foliage. I'm still going to look at this every single day until I decide whether or not this is going to become part of this build. All right, that's going to do it for us today. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Since you're still here hanging out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, share with your friends, and leave some kind words in the comments down below. If you don't leave a comment down below, I can't get you added to our community member board, so don't forget to do that. And if you leave a comment, subscribe. It's as easy as that. That's all it is. A little button down there, bottom right-hand corner. Click, just like that. As always, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.